Happy Friday, 3rd and 4th grade. Today in grammar, we're going to start reviewing our sentence jingle. So remember, listen for the 5 things that you'll need to have a complete sentence. As you listen, make sure you follow along with my pointing finger and say it along with us so that you can start memorizing it too. Jingle 2, class. A sentence is complete when 5 simple rules. It meets. It has a subject, and a verb, and it makes sense with every word. Add a capital letter, add a punctuation mark, and now our sentence has all its parts. But remember, subject and verb and complete sense with a capital letter and an end mark too. Our sentence is complete, and now we're through. Happy Friday, 3rd and 4th grade. Today we're learning all about analogies for grammar class. Analogies are ways to show that 2 words are related. So, for example, rain is to train, so these first 2 words are going to be related, and then these second 2 words are going to be related. Rain is to train, as cup is to what? We got to find out what goes in there. Rain and train. How are those words the same? Rain, train. Well, those words rhyme. Rain, train, they end with the same sound. So we need to find a word that rhymes with cup. Can you think of a word that rhymes with cup? Well, I thought of pup. So pup is what would go there. So it would sound like this. Rain is to train, as cup is to pup. Now, we have 4 different ways that these words can be related. They're listed right here for us. First, the words can be synonyms. So all the words here that are related are all synonyms. So small is to tiny. Small, tiny. Can you be small and tiny at the same time? Yes. So those are synonyms. Small is to tiny, as giggle is to laugh, right? Because you can giggle and laugh at the same time. Let's look at our next one. Antonyms. Up is to down, right? Up, down, those are antonyms. Up is to down, as inside is to outside, right? Those are antonyms. They can't be the same thing. You can't be inside and outside at the same time. You can't be up and down at the same time. So those are both antonyms. Next one is rhyming. This one's just like what we did in our first example. So blue is to clue, as back is to pack, because blue has the same ending sound as clue. Doesn't matter that it's spelled different, still sounds the same. Blue, clue, as back is to pack. These 2 rhyme. Then we've got our last one is part to whole. So pedal is to bike, as fin is to fish. A pedal is just a small part of the bike, same as a fin is just a small part of the fish. All right? So we've got those 4 different ways that these words can be related. Let's take a look at our worksheet so that we can go through a couple more examples. It should be in your folder, in your Friday folder. Take it out and let's get working on it. Your worksheet that you should have pulled out of your folder looks like this with our analogies on it. We already went through the top where it shows us the 4 different types of analogies. So we have synonyms, antonyms, rhyming, and part to whole. We're going to practice those with these exercises right here. They match up with your exercises right here. So whatever word I write in the blank here, write in the blank for number 1 on your sheet. Should be a piece of cake. First one, stumble is to trip, as speak is to what? Well, first we got to look at stumble and trip. How are stumble and trip related? Can you stumble and trip at the same time? Yeah, so those are synonyms. Stumble and trip are synonyms. So what would be a word that means the same thing as speak? If you're going to speak, you're going to talk. Well, maybe you thought of a different word that also means talk. That would work. But talk is the one that I'm going to use. Speak and talk. Those are synonyms. Awesome. Go to number 2. East is to west, as hit is to what? East and west. Can you be in the east and the west at the same time? No, those are opposites. Those are antonyms. So if you don't hit the ball, let's say you're playing baseball, and if you don't hit the ball, you miss the ball. So you do miss. Could go there. Next, number 3. Town is to down as blank is to vest. How are town and down related? Well, those end the same. They've got the same sound at the end, so those are rhyming words. Town is to down as blank is to vest. Now, this word has to rhyme with vest, not these other two. Okay, so which word that rhymes with vest? Change the beginning sound. I got nest. So nest would go right there in that blank. Then, number 4, toe is to foot as beak is to what? Well, your toe is a part of your foot, right? So that's our part to whole relationship. A toe is a part of your foot. A beak is a part of a what? A bird. So beak is to bird. Awesome. Thanks for rocking out those exercises with me. You're now going to go to your practice. Your practice is your opportunity to try it by yourself. So the first one says north is to south as easy is to what? How are north and south related? Can you be in the north and in the south at the same time? Nope. So those are antonyms. So what would be a word that means the opposite of easy? Opposite of easy, go ahead and write it right there. Number 2, round is to sound as rose is to what? Well, how are round and sound related? Round, sound. Oh, those rhyme. So what's a word that rhymes with rose? Think of a word that rhymes with rose. Take this worksheet, tuck it in your folder for Friday, and make sure you check it off on your checklist. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.